Good morning. We are Audrey Schleipak, Alex Cardinal, Janine Fira, Jordan Avery, and Whitney Goodman, and today we will be delivering our recommendations to the Craig Corporation in regards to the Bond Star Hotel. The Bond Star Hotel is owned by Craig Corporation, a German company that is headquartered in Berlin. Craig acquired the hotel in 2001 to recoup lines of credit extended to the property owners. This hotel, run by the general manager, Imre Kaplan, broke even or recorded losses every year. Craig hired Steve McKinsey to look into the hotel and help him turn it around. The project's original scope began with a one-week business audit to improve business performance. This audit included benchmarking with other businesses and staff interviews. This one-week assessment would lead to a recommendation of either how to remedy the situation or whether or not the hotel should be sold. However, due to on-site findings and pushback from the staff, it became necessary to expand the scope. This additional scope included a financial audit and interviews with local businesses to learn more about the Bond Star Hotel. The original project goal and timeframe seemed reasonable at the start of the project, but due to difficulty of gathering data and resistance from key employees, this timeline became unreasonable.
The Bond Star Hotel has many opportunities for growth. In its current state, its greatest strength is its underutilized space. Some of the hotel's weaknesses include the fact that the current manager is not working to improve the hotel. The condition of this complex is rather poor, and most transactions are still done in cash. The hotel's accounting is very mixed and understandardized, and the current manager has granted long-term contracts from leasing office space to electrical providers with personal associates. There is a vast array of opportunities for the Bond Star Hotel. Management can raise the office space rent in order to match market rates. They can also develop an online presence in order to generate additional customers. The largest opportunity appears to be the casino, which is a great revenue driver and has the interest of many outside parties. The Bond Star Hotel should look to offer additional services such as room service, laundry, a sauna, and a restaurant. The threats stem from the other 25 independently owned hotels in the area. The Bond Star Hotel offers below average 3-star quality for above average 3-star prices. Saunas are very popular in Elhan, yet the Bond Star Hotel does not offer a sauna. The incompetence of the hotel manager has led the building to deteriorate. As long as the employees are getting paid, they don't mind maintaining the status quo. These threats mixed with no customer loyalty make it easy for customers to leave for a different hotel.
The Bond Star Hotel lacks a known and trusted brand as well as the loyalty from the short-stay business customers that frequent the hotel. The barriers for Craig Corporation to exit this market are low due to the ease of the space to be transformed into office or event space. The threat of substitution is high. There are 25 hotels in the area that offer better amenities and stay for better prices. The low quality of the hotel service gives them very little power in terms of pricing. They do, however, have renovated office space so they could potentially competitively price those spaces. Currently, the occupancy rates are 10 to 15% lower in Alhen than the market average. Because of this, we do not anticipate seeing any new competitors entering the market at this time. However, the barriers for entry are low.
The first major step to fix the Bond Star Hotel is to have a management turnover. The turnover will occur in 3 steps. The first step is to fire Kaplan and the excessive staff. Kaplan is incompetent and does not have formal training in hotel management. There is also major conflict of interest with the stakeholders and with Kaplan being the manager of the company they use for utilities. The utilities account for 17% of the expenses, and Kaplan has been known to use acquaintances instead of the cheapest price. Secondly, the roles of the leftover staff need to be redefined so that each person belongs to one company. This will create higher quality work and keep the books clean. Lastly, new staff will need to be hired to fill leftover roles, and all the new staff will need training.
So next we will go over the strategy or roadmap that we are going to apply to solve this case. We broke it down into 3 phases. Phase 1, more of turnover of different things. Phase 2, renovation of the building. And then phase 3, a focus on customer service and employees. So phase 1, Jordan really just went into in depth, firing Kaplan and all excessive staff and all those reasons why he just explained. Next, also, we're going to try to hire lawyers, McKinsey staff, and Craig Corp staff to oversee this new hiring of business, make sure all the roles are defined correctly, and new books and everything are set up the right way this time. Next, also, we're going to raise the office space prices to be competitive with the rest of the market. Currently, the prices are below the industry average and above, and the facilities are above the average. Phase 2, next, is the renovation. There are a lot of bidders and interests in the casino part of the facility. However, we don't want to take that on as Craig Corp ourselves because it is such a high capital investment, and if lots of other people are willing to shell out the cash, we can reap the benefits from it still. There's an expected occupancy increase of about 10 to 15% that will be expected from having this casino, and then also we can reap the rent from the leasers that lease the casino out. Next, using some of this cash from the casino, we would renovate the building because this is Craig Corp's specialty. Really, we want to focus on more, not the actual infrastructure, but more of the surface things, new carpet, new furniture, really getting the insulation and making sure that customers are warm, and then also making sure there's toilet paper in every hotel room. Next, we want to add a sauna because the people of Holland love saunas, and reform the consistently excess or unoccupied rooms, the ones that are consistently empty, into office space. And we're deciding to renovate instead of sell in this phase. Selling would be the easy way out, probably, but we believe that there's potential in the market and the infrastructure. In the SWOT analysis that Whitney described earlier, there's many more external opportunities than there are external threats. Renovation is also Craig Corp's specialty. It's what the company is all about, so let them do what they're best at. And phase 3, we really want to get into customer focus and employee focus. With customer focus, we want to update the evening entertainment to be more competitive with surrounding hotels, nightclub, bar, restaurants. It really is a cultural expectation from the customers in Helhan. Offer services for businessmen like dry cleaning, complimentary breakfast. It's also the industry standard. And then we really want to focus on a marketing campaign with a website so that tourists know about the hotel. And finally, we want to establish an organizational culture by coming up with incentives and rewards for employees to make them happy if they do the right thing. Hopefully this will also combat some of the morality issues in the long term. So once again, our roadmap is 3 phases: 1, turnover; 2, renovation; and 3, customer focus and employee focus.
Thank you so much for your time. We hope that these recommendations are helpful for the future of Bond Star Hotel.